We're getting pretty close to the release of DLC Pack 17, and I wanted to go over everything that you need to know so far in terms of characters, skills, as well as unlockables and story for this pack. Let's jump into it. Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back yet again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 17 information here on the channel for an entire video, kind of collectively getting everything together so that you guys know what to expect and what we might actually see once this DLC fully drops with everything in it. Okay, so this is a complete summary of everything that we've been fed so far in the past couple of weeks / month since our first initial reveal. They've been doing a really good job of giving us pretty good consistent info every week, every 2 weeks now. Okay, this is our first, I think, V-Jump scan that actually has shown some new info and just kind of a good collective idea of what to expect, right? We're going to be going over everything you need to know, and it's just going to be a video that, you know, is good for somebody who hasn't really been following everything, and they just want everything that I've been discussing in the past few weeks in one full video. So let's go ahead and get straight on into it. This scan does a good job of showing everything, but I also have some other layouts and things that I made so that you can see something more organized, because a lot of this is kind of, it's everywhere. Okay, so I did already kind of go over these scans. I did like a first reaction to it. I didn't really break down everything, certain references that maybe you might have missed in this in terms of the attacks that were shown, because they did show 2 new ultimates, one for Android 18 and one for Videl. Okay, so if you didn't know, we are getting new versions, the DB Super variants of Android 18 and Videl. I know some people aren't really too happy about that, but just know they are brand new. Okay, so all 4 of these characters that we're getting so far with the Ultra Super Villain, God, Vegeta, and Goku Black, they're most likely going to have, you know, new material as well. So just to kind of give you guys a summary of these 2 characters, they're honing in on the fact that they're a lot faster. Okay, they're very fast. All right, they're going to be more speed-based type of characters. Okay, so they kind of explain that a lot. Now, the Steel Mirage here, I'm pretty sure everything for Android 18 is based off of what she did in the Tournament of Power. Now, Variable Snipe, okay, before we get into Steel Mirage, okay, this is a super, but this kind of looks like, and I could be wrong about that, I think she's just doing like a beam going like this, okay? Kind of like, what is it? I think Perfect Shot looks like that. I could be wrong. I have to look back at the gameplay. But the way it's posed, okay, at least the pose in terms of the starting animation of it, she actually literally does this, I think, to Trunks in the Future Saga. Obviously, what I mean by that is the DBZ Future Trunks Saga, when he goes back to the future, or when he was in the future or whatever in his timeline, and he was getting his ass beat. I'm pretty sure that's what it was from. Okay, even though this is DBS Android 18, there's always potential that they take stuff from DBZ that maybe OG DBZ 18 didn't have. So that right there kind of references it. I'll have like a little image if I can put it up on screen so that you guys kind of know it. Now, Steel Mirage, we've seen her use Destructo Disc a lot. This one, she appears behind the opponent. Okay, it has like a cool animation, and then she throws the Destructo Disc. So some stuff is obviously going to be reused, you know, like they don't have to make a brand new animation for a Destructo Disc. It's already there, right? But she does have like at least a new startup animation for it, which is pretty cool too, okay? So I think she did use this in the Tournament Power. I could be wrong. I didn't go back and, you know, rewatch every single episode or anything. But I will say that the Pendulum Bullet, which is her ultimate attack, is actually something she did in the Tournament of Power. This was kind of like it was like a ping pong / tennis kind of thing she did with Krillin to fuck up some opponent. I can't remember who exactly it was. It wasn't Majora. It was somebody else. It was some other, I think, animal character or whatever that was in the TOP, because there's like a million different animal characters. Y'all can let me know down in the comments exactly who it was, but she did this with Krillin. So I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, because this was an attack that she was kind of, you know, playing off with Krillin, with like a you know, a team member. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work. I've heard speculation that this could be, you know, something like Death Slicer or whatever, where you can kind of like go back and forth, like a boomerang type of attack. Okay, that would actually be pretty unique and cool. I like the idea of having a boomerang type of ultimate. So, you know, if it's something like that, that would be sick. I'd be down for it. Y'all let me know what you think about that. Okay, now let's move on to Videl, who is the very, very oddball out of all these characters just because she had zero material from Dragon Ball Super. Obviously, we know she's a fighter. We know she can use ki, so this isn't like surprising that she can use shit like this, right? But it was surprising that, you know, she's getting, for the most part, material that I don't think we've seen anywhere else. Obviously, like I said, in DBS, she didn't have any material that they could take from it. So this would have to have been either inspired or completely made up. Godly Display is an attack that is completely made up. Goku never did anything like that, to my knowledge, from what I remember in, you know, the anime or anywhere, okay? I mean, for the most part, it's like a one-handed giant spirit bomb. That's pretty much all it is. So, yeah, I don't know where the fuck they came up with that, but obviously it was something that had to have been like improvised, right? So a lot of this stuff probably improvised. Seagull Combination is a strike skill. Ignite Swan, okay, that is the Hadouken, okay, whatever you want to call it. She does like a Kamehameha hand pose, which is cool because, you know, her husband is Gohan, so I'm pretty sure she would get some pointers from him. So this is her own little version. It's like a Big Bang attack, okay? But she does the Kamehameha pose, but it's also a very slow-moving ki blast, okay? It moves very slow, okay? Which is kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me of the Big Bang attack in Boo's Fury that Vegeta does whenever he charges it up and he, you know, launches it. It just moves slowly, and I'm not saying this is exactly how this is going to work, but while they're, you know, getting hit by it, you can actually go and hit them as well. So it's kind of good to have, maybe to like destroy a couple of opponents on the side. I'm just explaining it in Boo's Fury because it's similar. It reminds me of that a lot, okay? So that's obviously going to be a Ki Blast Super. So we have one, you know, what is it? Physical, you know, strike skill based, and then one new, you know, key based or whatever, okay? For Android 18, it looks like all of hers, for the most part, are going to be key based. I don't know. Steel Mirage is a little bit weird because she does do this thing where she goes behind the opponent, so I would still consider that key. So I think all of hers might be key based for the most part. I don't know. We'll have to see. Variable Snipe, I think she does like a dive kind of kick thing or whatever. Or she does something with that is a physical, so I can't exactly say what it is. It says Death Blow, okay, for these. So, I mean, I think that just means super. I think that's the translation is not obviously accurate, okay? So again, stuff at least for like the Seagull Combination move, that could potentially have been something she used in DBZ, and the only times that I think she really like did fighting, obviously versus Spopovich, and then we had her fighting in I want to say, did she do much in Second Coming? I can't remember in the Broly movie. I don't think she did too much, so I don't know if they would get any material from that. But I definitely think she did stuff in Wrath of Dragon with Gohan, okay, for the most part. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Again, Videl doesn't have too much fighting material, you know, other than everything that we have for her regular Z version. And then, of course, Justice Drive is... This one's great, okay? It's just a massive fist. We haven't seen any gameplay on this one or the Pendulum Bullet yet, just because those are brand new, like I said. So I'm like, huh, like what is that taken from? But obviously it looks like a divergent fist or something from Jujutsu Kaisen that Itadori does, which is hilarious. But it looks awesome, okay? I like that all her attacks are colored blue. They're all blue-based and everything, which is quite nice and everything too. I think she's going to be a great character. I think she's going to be a lot of fun. DBZ regular Videl is actually a pretty good character on her own. So the fact that she's getting like an improved, potentially better version should be really exciting for, you know, more competitive players in a sense, right? Now, let's talk about what I think most of y'all are here for, okay? And again, I know, I apologize, the upscale of this doesn't do a great job of, you know, showing these characters, but we have our very first look at what Super Saiyan God, Ultra Super Villain, Vegeta, and Rose Goku Black look like. Okay, these are their actual models. Now, these are still renders, but this gives you a good idea. I will say I'm a little bit disappointed that Vegeta doesn't have more of a magenta or purple kind of tint to him. He still just mainly looks like God Vegeta with some new aura. But something that's very interesting about these characters that I noted in my first initial reaction was their, like, body, for the most part, is just pure black. That is what's raw as fuck. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. That at least makes them look different in a sense. Obviously, they have the lodged crystal, the new ultra super villain crystal or whatever in their bodies as well. So that's new. They're going to obviously have new animations, new skills, and everything like that. And I'll go over a little chart of what we know so far for what they'll potentially have. But, yeah, for anybody that was scared or worried that they're not playable, they've already stated that they're going to be playable before, okay, in the roadmap. But right here, they're explicitly stating they're also playable, okay? So for anybody that was, you know, worried for whatever reason, like, we're only going to be getting Videl and 18. I wish we got them playable and everything. Like, it's right there. Like, they're saying it right there. We will be able to get 4 new characters in this, potentially even more, depending on how, you know, how much more material they're ready to release, you know, in the next few weeks and stuff, okay? So, yeah, I don't know if it's just a lighting or if they're actually colored black in terms of, like, at least the top portion of their... Because you can see his arm, their arms and everything, and even Vegeta's neck has some blue. His leg, I see some blue there as well. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think it might be the lighting of it, and that's it. Because even in the trailers, it shows they have a lot of black on them, okay? And, like, I saw some people saying, like, oh, Goku Black, he's got, like, a black glove. Like, one black glove. Like, what is he, Michael Jackson or something like that? Like, but instead of a white glove, he's got one black glove. I don't know exactly what's going on there. Again, I think it might just be the lighting. I don't think it's a glove or, like, his hand is, like, colored black or anything. I don't think that's what that is. It's got some, I don't know. It's got very weird lighting. We'll have to see what it looks like in game, okay? But I think the black color is pretty fucking raw. That's dope as shit, okay? But we'll see, okay? All this really says is that in order to create the Ring of Time, a new time ring, few causes new changes in history. Player with Super Warriors, the battle will unfold. Will you be able to stop the changes from being made against the extremely worsening enemy and stuff, okay? So, again, nothing really all that groundbreaking or new that we didn't already know. But just to give you guys overall look of everything that we know so far to finish off this video, okay? DBS Android 18, okay, will have 2 new supers, okay, 2 new super skills. I think all of her attacks will probably be key-based, okay, in terms of categorizing, like, what they are, but I could be wrong. So 2 new supers and 1 new ultimate. Videl will be getting 2 new supers and 1 new ultimate as well. So that's already 6 skills, okay? Now, I can't confirm if we're getting all of these available to unlock for our custom character, but I think we most likely will, okay? I don't see why we wouldn't. Maybe Variable Snipe, Steel Mirage, a little bit weird, but Burning Swan, Seagull combination, and even Justice Drive, I can see that. But I don't know, because these have some reused animations and stuff, maybe not. But, I mean, Gohan's, I forgot what it was called. Beast Gohan's attack where he, like, does, like, it's like a demon blast, and then he does, like, a Kamehameha thing. I think we were able to unlock that for our custom characters. So, even though that reused animations, I'm just going to say, yeah. I'm going to say, for the most part, I think we can unlock everything, okay? So, 6 skills is great already, and that's only for them, okay? Because moving on to Goku Black and Vegeta, this isn't confirmed, so don't get too excited yet, but we had leaks of a Crimson Edge move for this version of Goku Black. So, Crimson Edge is something that was from Dragon Ball The Breakers. It's the Scythe, okay? So he's most likely going to have Scythe-based shit, okay, for this version of Goku Black, right? So that's potentially 1 new skill, okay? Could be a super, could be an ultimate, I don't know. Now with Ultra Super Villain Vegeta, we did see him use this new giant, almost like Sphere of Destruction, Hakai Ball type of thing. Obviously, it's like a Ultra Super Villain Key Ball thing, okay? We've got 1 million of those in this game. Could be an ultimate, could be a little super, okay, kind of like what Kid Buu has or whatever. So I don't know what that is. Again, that's not a confirmed name or anything. I'm just calling it Dark Big Bang. You can see I put a bunch of question marks because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. I don't even know if we're going to fucking get it, right? But it is something new that was in the trailer, okay? And obviously that was just a cutscene, so it could have just been a visual purpose only. So I don't know. That could be a new move. I could be wrong, but we'll see, right? So this is a little bit upscaled. We have some new shots of Vegeta and Goku Black here. Again, upscaled, doesn't look all that great. It smooths it out. It's AI, okay? I don't like AI, but when it comes to upscaling stuff, it is good to have so that you can see something a little bit clearer, right? But yeah, that's what we need to know. So that if that's added on, okay, that's potentially 8 skills so far. Now, I know we're going to be getting a ton of new skills in this, so I'm not confirming that, but at least 6 of them we know so far. So here is the full layout of everything that you need to know. I just made this in Photoshop, okay, so I apologize. It's not great or anything. But yeah, this is what to kind of expect, okay? 4 brand new characters. It was confirmed on the official site that we will be getting 12 new parallel quests, which is 3 times the amount we normally get, okay? So far, we're confirmed 1 new outfit, which is Videl's DB Super outfit, okay? I'm pretty sure we'll be getting more outfits than that. We never just get 1 outfit, okay? That's just what they've shown so far. Again, so far, 6 skills. That's already, you know, pretty good, starting off with what they've shown. And then a new story, okay? New story quest. I don't know how many they're going to be. I don't know how long it's going to be. But a new story is confirmed for this because we saw it in the trailer. They showed new cutscenes and everything, so confirmed there too. So it's a huge thing, all right? This pack is going to be probably the biggest DLC pack we've ever received in the history of Xenoverse 2. I'm not sure why they're going this hard, but I'm not complaining. I'm down for it, man. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. There's a good chance we get some new info. It might be a shadow drop on Twitter or on YouTube in the next week or 2. But in terms of a release date, just real quick, I still think it's going to be May, okay? I think it might actually release either a day or 2 before or after the next gen, okay? It's got to be around the next gen. I think that makes the most sense. It'd be very weird for them to drop the actual, like, DLC update and everything and then do the next gen. I don't know, because it's still spring, okay? Up until June 20th, June 21st, right? It's still spring. So we could have, you know, a couple of months still until we actually see, you know, this DLC drop, because today's the 20th, okay? Today's 420, let's go! So that's gonna be it for this video. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions, speculation down below. When do you think this is dropping? Do you think we'll be getting a 5th character? What attacks do you think Goku, Black, and Vegeta will have? And I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, ring my notification bell for the 400th time. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.